All right, this brings us to our last segment, and we are going away from football and back to basketball. Yes, and we got Adam here on the YouTube chat. Did LeBron retire? This is what we are all wondering because LeBron decided to tweet out today. The decision 2 is tomorrow at 9 a.m., I believe. So, Eric, when I first saw that tweet, I think I sent a message to you. It's over. I think I almost gave I was going to give the Vince Carter meme. What do you think this all means? And is this LeBron tactic that he always uses?
Man, I feel like this summer, LeBron has just like had us all, in like the palm of his hand, and like it's like just it's just incredible. Like
the puppets, we're all puppets right now.
Yeah, he's so polarizing that he could announce that he's gonna go to the bathroom and like we're gonna decide like if he's going number 1 or 2, right? Kind of a really bad analogy and really weird, but like it's God. Just it's he's had us on edge with like just he's not saying much, right, about kind of what his thoughts were, the Lakers not extending him, things of that nature, us getting into camp, him not, I guess, like being ready, him wrapping up. I think we've kind of, I believe what's going to happen is it's going to be probably some kind of announcement, not retirement. That's kind of what I'm hearing and seeing. It's probably going to just be some kind of endorsement or something like that. But yeah, it's if it is what we originally thought, that would be something. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about all this?
I'm going to be upset if it's not the retirement, but it's not that I don't want LeBron to retire. I'll be sad when he retires. However, him saying the decision to actually use that is got people just like tripping, right? Now I've heard tomorrow is going to be Amazon, whatever special day or one of those like Amazon days, that Prime Day or Prime deals. And that might be something that he's going to talk about. But I just feel like if you use the decision, it was such a huge event in his career. I felt like the decision 2 would be the end of his career. Right. That would only make sense. So when I initially first saw it, to me, I instantly went to retirement. I wasn't even thinking about anything else like, oh, does he got any side deals or anything like that, or any of these Amazon stuff that he's done? And he's already done that this summer with the Amazon. It was when they asked him about retirement, it was a question. Like he was in a press conference and it was like, oh, what do you think about retirement? He's like, oh, just wait till the next day. And then it wasn't really anything on the commercial. So
of course.
Yeah, theoretically, more than likely that's possible because we did not hear any reporters talk about that today, like whether or not this is going to be LeBron's retirement. And if I would imagine if LeBron was retiring, unless he was keeping it completely on the wraps, there would have been somebody out there in the internet, in media, that would have said, there's some pretty good truth to this. So that's what's giving me like pause on whether or not this would be a retirement announcement. But to me, it would be pretty amazing to do it as the decision, because I think that's pretty fun.
Yeah, with it being the decision, I don't know. I feel like he might be like making light of it. It is one of these things that he kind of regrets, the first decision. Yeah, like him putting on that whole theatrics. So that's kind of maybe like what makes me think like, oh, it's kind of making fun of it in a way, right? So his career, I don't think he's going to do something where he's like making fun of something. Obviously anything's possible, but yeah, I think you're right too, that it's really wasn't really reported on much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see tomorrow at whatever time it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's LeBron is like hanging in the news for sure. And so he is only one of a few people that can really put this out there. And I think like Laker tickets were starting to kind of
went up. Yeah.
They went up and things like that. And so, yeah, but we'll see.
And the way he went to Lakers media today and talked about potential retirement and how long he's going to play. It didn't seem like he was retiring right now.
Yeah.
I think he will have to play this year and see how his body does. And then it will be one of those where at the end of the year or even halfway through this year, he might say, man, this is becoming pretty damn impossible for me to get going every day. My body's just not feeling the same. And then he might make a decision 2 months into the season, 3 months into the season. But I don't see that. I see that more likely the case versus the decision tomorrow, which I instantly thought was a retirement. So
yeah, I see that. Yeah, if it's gonna happen, he'll probably with a month or two left. Technical difficulties here. With a month or two left in the season, he's gonna think man, I can't imagine doing this for another season and a half, right? Basically at that point.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But most likely is just kind of poking fun at things, and
definitely
we'll be ready for year 23.
100%. All right, y'all. If you all have any thoughts on that, let us know. Put it in the comments or send us some DMs, and we'll get to them on another show. Eric, you got anything else before we get out of here?
No, man, that's it. Good show. We'll